I've always called them scroll candle holders. This is two that I have done up. And what I've kind of took my inspiration from to do these is because I like doing old period stuff. And I happened to see this book online and seen some pictures, and in there they have, take this out of the way, a scroll candle. And then just digging around, I have found many other pictures of originals that were online.
Wow.
Let the camera see that.
Yeah.
That's good. You can show the front cover of it too.
Does
Perfect,
it
thank
make
you.
difference,
Metal base plate, that's what we're going to be doing today. I didn't get any, I was trying to get a couple more of the bases turned down, and just with my schedule and everything, been running around doing stuff, just never got a chance to get in my shop and get my lathe fired up and turn them down. So we're just going to do kind of the metal base plate one today, and which are kind of really easy to do up. Down and did one up, and then had just cut out another piece. It's just thin gauge metal. It's like 40 thousandths. Not sure what gauge it is. It's old Army wall locker shelves that I have scrounged, so I make use of them. It works perfectly. And with these, there's not a lot of actually firework to do. I do a lot of this all cold. Just a few of the bends and stuff that I end up kind of working and doing hot. I think I've done these. This one I think's a 5-inch circle. That one was like a 4.5-inch circle. My other one I think was a 3.5. It just kind of depends on if you're doing one, just kind of what you're wanting to do. You can use like a swag block to kind of start them. I've always just did them straight over the anvil, get my curls in, and so especially with the step on there for the cutting, you can just kind of start and just ball peen hammer, just kind of work the curl around. Just kind of start working it to get it curling up. Then you can just kind of work the edge as get as much little curl into it that you want.
Wow.
A lot of times I use playing around just old junk stuff I have scrounged up, old trailer ball. Of course, this one won't fit that one, so we just. You can use it to kind of lay over and kind of
Wow.
where it curls. Just kind of smooth everything out a little bit. And you just kind of, when you're doing it, you just kind of look at it and you can kind of see if you got a low spot or just a bend in it that you want to straighten out. Hang on, that always works better. But just kind of a quick pan. So there's nothing real fancy, just kind of. I like the looks of them when they come out because you can see hammer marks and
Wow,
just
that's pretty neat.
just something kind of quick, easy. And this was the jig that I had made up. Just kind of seen stuff, and this was just what I had came up with to do the style of candles that I like doing. Most times you can see I do them in 1/2 inch and 3/4. I think most of the originals I've seen actually almost look like they're the thicker, more of a 3/4 stock. But I kind of like the way some of the ones that are 1/2 inch turn out. So my wife likes those better too. So that's what I do them mostly in is a 1/2 inch. Of course, this one I did that out of 3/4. I like recycling a lot of stuff. I found an old handrail that had the decorative handrail with the 3/4 curled strips coming down. Well, I just uncurled it and flattened it back out and bent twisted it.
Any measurement you're looking for overhang or?
No, I just kind of mainly on the start one, you're basically just trying to catch about maybe halfway in, because that's what you're going to be. That's going to be the base of it. So it's roughly about halfway in. I start off with roughly about 36 inches, which depending on what you're doing. I've done some a little bit shorter, and they don't come out quite as tall. A lot of it just kind of depends on exactly how tall you're kind of wanting to make a candle holder. And then I just do all this cold and just take my time, and then so when I wrap it around, I try to get about a 1/4 inch between the twists. So I try to have about a 1/4 inch, maybe just a little more, because the little twisty piece I put in there is I make out of a 1/4 round. Coming up a little over 1/4, but it'll be fine. And then when I get back to the top, about where I want, I kind of try to bring it back down so it kind of pulls it back up close to the tightens the scroll back up. And then that's about all it takes to kind of scroll it up. And like I said, it just depends on how tall you're wanting to do one up. Depends on how much you want to kind of go through and scroll.
You start with about 3 foot of stock.
Hold it up for the camera there, please, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start off about
Thank you.
about 3 foot is what it is. Yeah. And that's a 1/2 by 1/8 that I normally do, or the 1/8 by 3/4. Now it's a matter of just just do a little. This is going to probably get cut off just a little bit, but I'll wait that till I'll figure out when I get it mounted in. So basically, I'm going to heat it, kind of straighten this out, and twist it so I can get it to bring up around the end. And then we'll kind of bring this around, twist it, and then bend it back around to make it around, bring it the handle. Then we'll just drill holes, and I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to use a cordless drill and drill holes instead of trying to punch holes, because I don't have a punch small enough to punch 1/8 rivets for right now. But anybody got any questions while we're waiting this get heated up? We just kind of put a little twist into it there. And kind of bump it back down. And then that way it'll, when you get it bent, you can kind of curl it up, drill it, and then of course that's got to curl that end up just a little bit, just to
On a project like this, what would you sell one for? Steve, on a project like this, what would you sell one for?
About 45. Probably could go more than that, but I've only really sold a couple of them, and I got like 45 out of them. I've seen some online go way more than that, some less than that, but it just kind of depends on how they were doing them. doing the handle is really just a personal preference on where you're wanting it at and how much curl you want into it. I feel like doing a little kind of a hot filing, kind of clean up the rough edges from where I cut at. Most of the rest is just kind of a matter of tweaking and fitting it to get everything lined up the way you want it.
So you're gonna have two rivets holding it together?
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, yeah. Once you got everything pretty well kind of centered up the way you want it, and then I'm going to mark and I'm going to drill my holes, and then we'll kind of start riveting it up, get ready to rivet it up, we'll water brush it and get it cleaned up. Said I'm gonna decide to kind of cheat today. I just like to kind of take that little extra that I have on there, just kind of curl it up, just kind of. Want to finish that, I like to put on them. That's kind of an old-fashioned one. It's made of linseed oil, turpentine, and beeswax or paste wax.
I'd like to have
I used to
that
use Johnson's paste wax a lot, but
Can't find it anymore.
it went out of business. They don't quit making it, so I'm trying to come up with another paste wax that I can use.
What is the ratios you use on that?
Let me try to think here. I'm trying to remember. I think it's like a cup of linseed oil, cup of turpentine, and it used to be like 5 pounds of paste wax. And it would kind of make it thick, but it would still be a little bit runny.
You want a hard resistant wax, replace the paste wax with carnauba. Just
Carnauba.
Order
Yeah.
bulk carnauba, and if you want it soft, shiny, and polishable, replace it with beeswax. And you can just vary the amount in there as to how much softness, hardness, polishability versus resistance
Yeah.
that you want,
I used-
beeswax versus carnauba.
Yeah, I used to have a good source of beeswax because one of the guys out at work, he used to have beehives, and he would just get rid of the beeswax.
Yeah.
So he would just bring it in to me. So I had a free source of beeswax.
Sure.
Till hive worms got into them and killed all his hives.
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of playing around to see if I find another source of beeswax down my way that I can get it to reasonable. Still a little too much heat into it.
So it's pretty neat.
And just kind of wipe off, let it dry a little, and then wipe off any excess.
But that can rust, right?
Pardon me?
It can rust.
Yeah, that's why I kind of put this finish on there to kind of help it keep from doing that.
I really want to put beeswax on
Oh, okay.
Don't leave it in the rain.
Yeah, stays out in the rain very much, yeah, it will.
Would that work with pieces you've already got made?
it. Yeah.
Just heat it
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, wire brush it down, heat it up, and which is what I do if it starts getting that way. I'll just wire brush them down good, clean them up, and then reheat it and recoat it.
How long has it been since you bought any Johnson's floor wax?
It's been a while.
Well, I've been buying it at Lowe's, and I probably bought some in the last
Wow.
couple of years.
Yeah, I went to Lowe's here within the past year and tried to find some, and they were out.
It's off the market.
They don't make it anymore.
Yeah,
Thanks to volatile organic compounds, they stopped making it.
Uh,
You can go on eBay and pay a fortune for a tin.
yeah, I'd seen some and I went, yeah, nope, I think I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah,
That's sort of
it's
like,
time to make your own.
I've got a wax, paste wax that I have bought from wood crafters.
Yeah.
People use it in the wood turning projects and whatnot. I don't know whether you're familiar with wood crafters or not.
Yeah.
But they got, you can go to their online catalog. It's not their product, but they sell it.
Yeah. I'm
I
trying
don't
to,
remember the name of it, but it's a white crystalline wax.
yeah, I picked up a wood wax from Minwax
Men wax makes one.
that I was gonna try to kind of see if that makes a small batch of it and just see how that works.
Yeah.
Or get some more beeswax and finish doing that up. Okay. Now, the next thing that we're gonna finish up on this is we're gonna make the adjuster. The centerpiece I use is just a piece of dowel. And if you don't, and these, I didn't have a dowel that would fit this, so I had one that was too big, so I just chucked it up in a lathe and turned it down to fit, and that would drop right down in there. So I'm gonna keep it straight. So what we're gonna do there, I'm just gonna make just the little tab to go into it. As you can see, you see different styles of them. One that's just curled up, the other one is just kind of bent over. I did that this way just to kind of emulate the top handle. I've got another one here that's just been kind of flattened and curled up a little bit. So you can do them any which way you want. A lot of it's just kind of a personal preference. And they need it, so we're good. And Wanna make broke, I can't help it. It looks-
This one, don't call
Still
them
got a quick one.
personal peculiarities. This one has no peculiarities at all. And it's, we can dress it, we
Of course, I like the looks.
Well, I used one until, like, 2 years ago, when I got electricity. You know, got electrical, and so I use the bells in for everything. I had it mounted over here in the shop, that's what I keep on using them so much room. And,
What you wanna do, Bill? Well, all right, well, we'll let y'all get on that. We'll let y'all do it. All right, y'all have a good day.
Now you got it in, you can turn around as the candle gets shorter and scroll it up.
Very good.
Very neat.
Excellent job,
Thing,
sir.
though, they call it a court candle. I don't need a court candle anymore.
Yeah, well, they call it a courting candle,
Gave it away.
but I think that is, I've kind of read different things on that.
Yeah, I know, I'm doing right now.
What you need is a go-to-bed candle.
Stay asleep candle.
That's the sunshine.
Because I think the originally some of the idea was because the candles, the material it was made out of was very soft, and as soon as it started getting hot, it would just start bending over. So they had that where they could put it in there and scroll it up as it got shorter to keep it from kind of falling over. And one thing I found out interesting on these, just kind of doing some researching on it, I'd seen something where the idea came over from Germany with German blacksmiths back late 1700s, early 1800s. And I did one for a friend of mine at work because he was looking for a unique gift for his grandmother for her birthday. Little did I know his grandmother was German. So I did one up, got it to him. Well, he gave it to her, and he goes, and he came back and told me, he said, after he gave it to his grandmother, she says she remembers her grandmother having one almost identical when she was a little girl in Germany. And I went, well, yeah, we couldn't have got anything more unique than that, and something more perfect. So.
Very good. Very neat. Excellent job, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody have any